Gaming wizards here to share Star Trek vibes and farming flair. Beam us up, it's time to play. Fleet command and farming days. Take a seat and ride along. In the nut house we belong. Beam us up, it's time to play. Fleet command and farming days. Take a seat and ride along. In the nut house we belong. From the Federation tales to the fields where crops prevail, we explore both near and far. Grab your phasers and tractors. Beam us up, it's time to play. Fleet command and farming days. Take a seat and ride along. In the nut house we belong. Warp speeds and the tractors pull. Space and earth, our hearts are full. With Captain Lube as our guide. In this journey we take pride. Beam us up, it's time to play. Fleet command and farming days. Take a seat and ride along. In the nut house we belong. Take a seat and ride along. In the nut house we belong. At the nut house, Lubin fans, we're loud, we're proud. Gaming wizards here to share Star Trek vibes and farming flair. Beam us up, it's time to play. Fleet command and farming days. Take a seat and ride along. In the nut house we belong. Beam us up, it's time to play. Fleet command and farming days. Take a seat and ride along. In the nut house we belong. From the Federation tales to the fields where crops prevail, we explore both near and far. Grab your phasers and tractors. Beam us up, it's time to play. Fleet command and farming days. Take a seat and ride along. In the nut house we belong. Warp speeds and the tractors pull. Space and earth, our hearts are full. With Captain Lube as our guide. In this journey we take pride. Beam us up, it's time to play.
And his name is John C.
Take a seat and ride along. In the nut house we belong. Take a seat and ride along.
Dumb ways to die.
House we belong.
nobody got time for that.
Is that a baton in your pocket? Are you just happy to see me?
At the nut house, Lubin fans were loud with pride. Gaming results here to share. Star Trek vibes and farming flair.
Hold on.
Beam us up.
It's time to play Fleet Command and Farming Days.
Take a seat and ride along.
Good evening, everybody. Hope you're all very well.
I hear you.
Oh, hello. How are you?
Hello.
Oh, you sound absolutely brilliant tonight on my end. I've titted about with a few things. I forgot something for Benny Hill that I never forget.
Buy more packs. Buy more packs.
Sorry, Benny Hill. Just have to get that in at the start of a stream. Every time I do that, he gives me 5 bits. So I should really literally just constantly do that all the way through the stream, and I might get somewhere near sort of like 100 by the end of it. Evening, Minnie. How are you?
I'm good, mate. How are you?
Not bad. Visa application is almost done. I worked on it again today.
Questions.
I have to fit it round when I ain't got time. Was this tune written and performed by AI? The vocals are really annoying. Do you know, this is actually a real person singing. I will turn it off though if it's annoying. Hi everybody, hello YouTubians, all 14 of you over there. Please like the stream while you're over there. That's super helpful to help push it out once the stream is actually finished. And hello to all of you beautiful Twitchians. Thank you to see you all. Somebody on YouTube just said, I can't read that name, I'm ever so sorry. I will try to. Cover Nara Davidavino of Makonovok. There you go. I tried. It's nothing anything like it. I tried really hard. I'm so sorry. I know I've butchered your name. Trying to figure out the Ferrengi events. We will go through all of that for you today. We'll try and explain all that sort of thing to you.
Get to see you.
You're sorry?
Do we get to see you while you're talking?
Hello.
There we go. Hello.
You can see me if you wish.
There you are.
Brother,
Could that have been any better time?
that?
Could that have been any better time? Thanks for that.
What's that, brother?
I love that one. I really like that. Evening Zach, evening Kinky Boots. I saw VA about as well. Hey Jorge, nice to see you. Maximus, nice to see you. Where's the dog? Jez? Jez?
Is that a baton in your pocket?
He's maybe gone to bed.
Are you just
No idea.
happy to see me?
You've had your ears lowered. You've gone all sulky.
I've had my ears lowered.
Yes. You
I
have
haven't.
a haircut, a proper buzz cut.
I've you know, you're laughing that I've had the same haircut since I was about 14. It's exactly the same. Shut up, Beef. So Beef is actually my friend in real life, probably my longest friend that I've got. He's just asking, he's commenting about my square head, which he has got a point. He has got a point. Evening, Beef. Yeah, thank you for the resub, mate. 27 months, absolutely insane. Thank you. Right, let's jump into game. Let's take a look at these bits and pieces. And Advark also said I was disgusting, so I don't think you should be. The sound of the others is quite low. Oh my god, do you know, honestly, I try this really... sound plagues me.
Oh, God!
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we won't do it. I've turned them up a little bit. Let's see if that works better for you, Eli, and see if that works. I had to figure out about the Ferrengi events. I'm going to try and go through that with you. Moose, welcome on in, raiding peoples. Moose, oh God, sorry, too much going on there. Thank you, Moose. Welcome in. Thank you for the raid with 35 beautiful Moosians. Thank you for that. Viper, nice to see you, buddy. Hope you're all well. We've got 3 minutes and 34 seconds to kick off a hype train, which is beautiful. What is this season pass? I don't have that. Have you updated your game? There was a patch update in the last 24 hours that might have something to do with it. And have you been out and gone back in? I don't know what ops this is. I can tell you. I can tell you what ops that the BP is. Because there has been a view screen announcement. Did anybody notice something in the view screen? Did you notice it, Minnie? I know you did.
No, I didn't. No.
No, you didn't. No.
Oh, no, I did. I did. You were there. Your squiggles there.
I know.
You did.
I know. Let me find. Where is it?
But before you do that, could you just wish a happy anniversary to the HRM Moose and his beautiful wife, Miss Lee?
Oh, happy
They're
anniversary,
celebrating
Moosey.
19 years.
19 years, you don't look old enough, Moose. You don't look old enough to have been married for 19 years, but congratulations to you. I feel sorry for her. 19 years, but I'm joking. Well done. Have you got Minnie under your desk? No, why is she still quiet? Let me talk, Minnie.
I'm now talking. Good evening, everybody.
Okay, she should be good now. I've had a look. And you've been streaming for a year as well? God, has it only been a year? God, I got that bored of you after 3 months. It feels like much longer. Feels like much longer.
Look at you dishing out the burns.
No, I'm joking.
You know Silvers isn't coming in tonight. You're just dishing them out, aren't you? Oh, I see how it is.
One more to go and she gets a pension. Yeah, she gets her 20-year allowance pension. Yeah, exactly. Now he's up 17, needs to be louder than the others. Exactly, Stewie. Now that I am at the upper echelons of the game, I mean, I can see an event, Minnie. I can see an event for the USS Vengeance. Yeah, I mean, how impressive is that?
Ooh.
I know. So I thought to myself, well, I'll just start grinding out little bits, can't I? I can just get... Oh, Hype Train started. Oh, it's not that funny, Candy. It's not that funny. I know. It is quite funny when you look at this. So I need to get 6 million Syndicate XP to get 25 blueprints out of my 1,000.
Well, you do always love a good Syndicate XP event. So, have you got this?
No.
Oh.
6 million? I'm going to laugh at you. I probably get... I'm going to go and I'm going to claim all my Syndicate now just to show you. I purposely didn't do it and I'm going to show you. So this is what I can get a day. So I am currently Syndicate level 55. Murphy, thank you for the resubmit. And that's kicked the hype train off. Thank you. We've finished level 1. Thank you. That's 18 months now, Murphy. So we could have had 2 babies in the time you've been subscribed. So thank you. Pedro, thank you so much for your 300 beautiful bits. I will treasure each and every one of them. See where we're at with it. We are 16% of the way through level 2. Thank you ever so much. Tappy has already done some maths, and Tappy, you are more than welcome to hop up on the stage if you want to. I'm assuming that you've tabularized some of this, if you want to show it off, or if you just want to explain it. She's already done some calculations on what you're going to be able to get from the Ferengi thing free to play, and we can look at it. What's the dollar amount on that in packs? I'm just reached Syndicate 37. Wait, that's not... Wave, how long have you been playing? 37 is not low, Syndicate. Remember, I've been doing this claiming every single day since day 1, so to get to where I am. And I literally capped out at 55 2 days before it went up. It's madness. Absolutely madness. You're more than welcome, Tappy. I don't know if I think I wanted somebody to give you stage permissions. I don't know if anybody ever did it. Hang on. Let me give you this.
If she puts a hand up, I think I can pull her up.
I think I've just give you stage permissions, Tappy. You should be able to jump up on your own. Hi, Tappy. She's about to be sorted out her audio. Hi, are you all right?
Yeah. Hi. Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
Very, 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 very good. Just bear with me 1 second. So,
Yeah, you're fine.
I'm just going to go through my Syndicate pulls just to show you where I'm at, just to show you how crazy this is, the fact that even to get some blueprints is still pay only on this event for me, in my opinion. So I get 210,000. That's from my daily claim. Remember, if I timed this well, I would be able to do all this 3 times in a 48-hour event. I'm only ever going to get to do it twice because just because of the way that time works. I know time works the same for everybody, but it seems to work. It seems to work differently for me before somebody mentions it. So I get 200,000 from that. I have already pulled, and this was after reset because it's part of this bundle. Let me remember where it is. This one. So my Terran one, I get 11,000 from Terran. I then go into my refinery. I go into the Mantis bundle. I pull 7.5 from this every single day, which isn't bad. How's the upgrading the 3 epic last stream go? Well, it's all on YouTube if you want to go back and watch it, Max. We took the Crenshaw up to tier 6. We took the Enterprise E up to tier 4. And we just left the Scimitar because working on 3, everybody's told me is just stupid and ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So I get that one from my refinery. I'm then going to dive into my faction store. And there's a couple of places in here that I'm going to dive in. So we're going to look at Exborg. I'm going to get 2.5 grand from there. I can max that favour, but it maxes out at something like 3,000 something. It's nothing really there. It's not really much there. Listen to your stream on YouTube while I was coding some power apps. Interesting. I wouldn't be able to do both things. To be fair, I wouldn't be able to do one of those things. So, probably says a lot. And then coming to section 31, I pull using my mirror credits, another 7,500. I do use my standard credits, another 3,000. Do you know what I mean? So it's not like I'm not getting a lot. I'm then going to come and pull both DTI bundles. Both DTI bundles at 36,700 each. So ballpark 30, what's that, 33,400 that I'm going to get from there, which is not an unsubstantial quantity of syndicate. The only other place I think that I'm going to get it from today is when I complete my dailies. Hey Faze, really good mate, thank you. So once I do my dailies, I think it's in the final bundle. Yeah, there's 500 in there, which, I mean, just nothing, is it? Good day, Baconfish. Yeah, really good, buddy. Hope you're well. I went at the faction credit lack conversions. Oh, and yeah, no, it is quite bad. 50 per unit. 50 Latinum per faction credit. So we finished one of the milestones for the Foundation of Power Heroic event, which we'll talk about that. But what that's... Thank you, Pedro. But what that's not done, if we take a look now, in all of those events, bearing in mind, I'm going to be able to do that too. Some people might be able to do it 3 times. I have done, Mini, doing all that. I have done 1/6 of the first milestone.
Wow, okay. Well, Six has said that he got quite a way into the first. I don't know, maybe just scroll back, or you could tell us again.
Is there something that I've missed?
Don't know.
I've done Mirror Breaker. I've done both of those. Finished the hype train, 20% through level 2. Thank you to everybody that contributed towards that. I do appreciate it. Climbed 2 places since you've climbed 2.
No, he's got the same as you, so no, you haven't missed anything.
Yeah, so I mean, I've managed to get I can get 500,000 points a day. But that just proves to you how much syndicate I actually get. So I get about 525,000 a day. 500,000 a day. So I could...
Alright, let's get the amazing Tarpion and find out how we can get this better for you.
She ain't going to sort this. Tarpy's going to talk about the Ferengi event. But then, so Tibbs is asking, if I wanted to do this, so if I wanted to go ahead and do some of this, obviously it then comes back down to pay, which I'm assuming, not being in the store today, I'm assuming that there's going to be some syndicate packs somewhere. Let's have a look in new. Syndicate XP Elite. Doesn't look very jazzy, does it? How much do I get in here? 3 million in that bundle. So 200 quid would get me 25 blueprints out of 1,000.
Ouch.
You know what I mean? So that's that one. There may be some more. Let me have a look, see if there's any other ones. Oh, I've got a £10 syndicate pack that pays me 35,000. I can't remember last time I saw a £10 pack. Oh, they're all £10. That's quite cute, isn't it? That's quite quick. Need to reset Discord. This does with DJ. Okie dokie. No worries, Tappy. I'll see you in a sec. You should be able to jump straight back up. Nothing in there. Because you haven't bought one of those yet.
They do go up incrementally. The weekly offers.
Oh, do they? Oh, well, no. I've
14.99, 19.99.
No, I've never bought these. I already got... Oh, a mirror dust. 240. Nah, pass. There's £5 packs as well. Wow, 5 quid. Ooh, what's in the Revenant one? Do I get epic stuff? Ooh. That's about a day's worth of refines for me. Oh, and a Borg Polygon. That's like a week's worth of Polygon directives. You know what? For a tenner, 1.7 million Latinum, that's like a 1-day speed up for me.
It's not bad, is it?
Not atrocious. Super saying that there's no new packs for this. I mean, it's... But I mean, it just puts into perspective that I made the correct decision still upgrading an Interceptor. So a grand would be 10 packs and finish the SMS, which gets you 200 BPs times 5. So that'd be... Yeah. So for me to be able to do it, what is the top milestone on that? I'm not going to bang on about this much longer. It's only because I don't know how many people have actually seen the Vengeance events. To be able to look at them. There are RLBs as well, which is to finish in the top 10 to get some blueprints, which is a material spend of G6 Rare materials and parts, upgrading the Transigen Forge, and again, syndicate progression. But these go a little bit nuts. So somebody's already at 136 million points after 4 or 5 hours. I mean, but this, if you finish first on this, it's 800 points. 800 blueprints. But remember, these people are 70. A lot of these 70s are going to have had all of the buildings maxed potentially for a while, aren't they? Oh, Viper, thanks for the resub, dude. 6 months. Appreciated. 6 months total. Thank you. So, hang on. How much syndicate do I need to actually finish that event for a fifth of the blueprints for the ship? So I need 30 million. So it's 10 packs. It cost me $1,000, and I'd need to do that 5 times. So basically, it's a $5,000 ship. If you ignore the leaderboards. Wow. So in today's money, bearing in mind this ship is now a week old, it's made for, I don't want to say the best of the best. It's made for the top players in the game, the big spenders. It's a thingy for them to give them something to do until G7 comes. And for me, Vipers are making the exact same point as what I'm making. Within 6-12 months, the sourcing on this will be better. It will feel nicer. I can nigh on guarantee that. There's going to be a point where people can build 2 or 3 of these. It's Jellyfish 2.0. It's the Jellyfish 2.0. Minnie, you're on your biggest account. How many jellyfishes can you build, or have you built?
I've built one, taken it through, scrapped, and I'm on my second.
Do you know what I mean? And just to put it in perspective as well, somebody's already maxed this ship. I mentioned that on Saturday's stream.
Wow.
Somebody maxed this ship on Thursday. Yes,
congratulations. Sorry I wasn't there. I was having a tech-free day. I didn't mean to shun you, but congratulations on that. 70.
I know, I can't believe you missed my big day.
I know, I'm so sorry. You do know I thought it was the weekend before, though, don't you? Come on.
Yeah, yes, you did, but I did specifically say the 12th.
You did.
I know. Came of Waylaid. Right, do I need to reset my miners? No, I don't. Let me just quickly... I can't quickly send it out. I'm going to pull up this...
I understand what you're saying, because I remember being in my 30s and thinking, I'm never going to get a jellyfish, let alone scrap a jellyfish. So I understand exactly what you're saying.
Yeah. It will become more sourceable, it'll become more free as it comes in. But for at the moment, this is bearing in mind that somebody has won that leaderboard. Thank you, Valiant. Oh, it was Valiant. Valiant used to unfollow and follow every stream, and he hasn't done it for ages. Welcome back. And Poms, thank you so much for the follow as well. Really appreciate it. We're going to dive into this Ferrengi event. What? Someone's maxed their crazy. Yeah. So, I mean, I'm not joking. I bet you to get that week 1 when everybody was going ham for it, to actually win the leaderboard, finish the SMS, and then max it. Realistically, that's going to be a $30,000 job. I bet it cost that first weekend. I bet it cost 5 figures to win it. Bear in mind, there was only 7 given out in the Galaxy. 4 on US, 2 on EU, 1 on APAC. There was only 7 ships given out week 1. There's going to be potentially another 7 given out this week. But those first 7...
That's life-changing amounts of money.
It's a car. It's a very, 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 very nice car. It's madness. It is honestly. It's absolutely madness. Okay.
But absolutely, good luck to you. If you've got that money to spend, then you do it. You know, it must be absolutely lovely for a single ship. Yeah, for pixels. But you know what? When we add it all up over the years we've been playing this game, it creeps up, doesn't it? It's no more than I would spend on coffees if I was out and about in the real world. So, you know.
No, yeah, absolutely. No, you could buy them, Tibbs. Yes, you could get upgrade materials using that. But no, you can purchase them. It's madness. It is honestly, it's absolute madness.
Good luck meeting them in arenas.
Yeah, oh, you would be knackered, yeah. Right, I want to talk about this Ferrengi event. Tapi has already... How awesome is she, Minnie? Tapi has already made this. Now, I'm sure she's going to be making this for everybody to be able to play with at some point. But Tapi, you're here. Where do you want to start with this? Do you want to run down the event? Obviously, you've looked at this quite in depth. Do you want us to look at the events first, or should we start on the sheet?
I don't think it really matters. I think just to sum it up, it's just another battle pass where we're going to have events that we have to do, and we're going to get points for doing those, and you get stuff for doing them. So I think people are making it more complicated than it actually is. So I just want to start there.
Yeah.
But basically,
stick with the spreadsheets and don't go into marketing, because this looks fantastic, lady.
thank you.
Stop selling yourself short.
It looks fab.
Thanks. I did.
Imagine
I
if
had
I'd
fun
made it. Imagine if I'd made it. Do you know what I mean? I mean,
Oh,
exactly. That would have been worrying. And I just want to cover one really, really quick point. I must have batted back 9 people already tonight that have said, "Oh my God, another battle pass, another money grab." Remember, the more battle passes you get, the more free tracks there are, the more free stuff there you get. And we are going to be looking at this, aren't you, from a... Yes, there is a full engagement option. I can see that in red there. But you're going to be looking at this from a free-to-play angle, aren't you? What can you get on a free-to-play basis, yeah?
Yep. So really, I need to finish one box yet, but really what you're going to do, if you do everything that's currently out, so just the battle... Oh my God.
Can you only do that when
battle
you're
pass-
here?
I'm sorry, Tarpy.
Do you, no, you only do it when Tap is here.
Oh, Broken Wolf. So anyway, if you just do the battle pass and you just do everything that's currently out for free, and this is not counting the heroic that is today only, you will get about 114,000 of the event store currency. So if you do the heroic milestones, if you do some of the SLBs that I'm sure are going to be out in the next 2 weeks, you'll get more than that.
I'll turn them off for a second.
So the battle pass for this is in the season passes, so it is the first thing in the season passes. So it is there. All it has is the currency that you'll get from this. So obviously free track, the paid track is $20 or $100. So this is basically a copy paste of a regular battle pass, but without some of the other stuff.
12 days. So obviously it's not like a full like 20 days that we would expect. It's obviously it's got reduced milestones for that as well. So 12 days, 12 days, 12 milestones.
Yep.
Plus an overflow.
Yep. And something that's different about this one that we haven't seen in other battle passes, if you would stay right here for a second, is we have a daily event. So this one is a Mirrorverse daily event. And then we have 2 events that go through the span of the full battle pass. So Lube has completed none of this one, so he hasn't gone into the Mirrorverse to do anything yet today. I would suggest players look at what is going to be best for them for scoring in that, because it does include the Omegaverse as well, so wherever you can hit higher hostiles, probably faster.
Yep.
So there is a difference. Yep. So wherever you can hit better, or if you need a Mega Trillium, fantastic. But there is also 2 events that do go the full 12 days of this. And one of them is for mining Transigen, and the other one, Scopely has already messaged in their known issues channel to make sure that you are not trying to do the armadas in the token system that does not currently have armadas.
So big one. Fake light is distracting. I'll take it up.
Yep. Thank you. I mean, they've already announced it that that's a problem, but you can't even do that one for 2 more days.
They actually sent out an actual notification, didn't they? They didn't put it in the news. They actually put it out as a proper app notification. If you've got notifications turned on, they put it out for that. But what Tap is saying is that obviously this system, which is what the event card is taking you to, bearing in mind you will burn a token to get there, you will use one of the very, very, very coveted premium transwarp warp toll token bridge toll things. You will use one of those and find absolutely bugger all in there. So they're not in there.
Yep.
So you've got to be mindful of that. And the other thing that I would really edge people to say, remember that there is another run of Hurrick's Invasion starting on Thursday. This battle pass is running for the next 12 days. So honestly, I would be I don't do them now. Don't do them today. Wait until that actual event pops and you are needing to do the armadas so that you can double hat that. you don't want to be doing it today. I think having it in there now is genuinely a problem. Yeah, I think it's genuinely a problem. Don't start that event now. You want to be ignoring that until you have either the IMS, SMS. You wait until you've actually got the event to do that during the next run of Hurricane Invasion, which starts this Thursday. No one can start it because they're not spawning until the event is back on. Very true, Bloody. Ignore what I've just said for the last 2 minutes. I was trying to help you, but it wasn't necessary. You are correct. The Armadas won't even be there.
Can you look again at the description to say if it's just that one system? Because Scopely in their Q&A did also say that they would be spawning more systems for just those armadas. Okay, so it is more than just that one system. So there will be more systems they're putting in the game to be able to do that, but they're just not there yet.
No, but there is a patch tomorrow. If anybody hasn't seen it, there's a patch tomorrow where they will be adding more systems. So, I mean, feedback seen, feedback heard, feedback acted on, and fix come within a week. We can't really moan at that. The whole thing, if I'm being honest, the whole Hurricane Invasion last week, I hated it. I did nothing. Yeah, I did absolutely next to nothing on it. I hated the way it worked. I hated the mechanics. I didn't play. They needed to make some serious changes for me to care about that event. Even though the events are decent, it was too much for me. There was too much going on last week for it to be anything for me. I can't give you anything else that's coming out in the patch tomorrow. I'm afraid, Rinvia, but nothing. Well, I can't say nothing startling. Something that you'd like.
That's good.
Something that I think you'll like, providing it made it through, which I think
a new Frankie.
Where's the mute?
Is it
button?
a new Frankie? Is it?
Where's it? Where's the mute button? Okay. So I mean, these events, it's another battle pass. Yes, it is. But remember, you don't have to buy it. I never buy the TC pass. I never buy the wave defense pass. I don't struggle with my pulls for anything. I have finished the territory research, so the chronometric particles. I now don't have one territory research, and I think I bought that battle pass the first time it came out. But I mean, since then I've never bought it, and I've finished every single territory research in there using the little drip that you get from what's it called? The territory store to be able to get the chronometric particles. But I mean, you can see I have nothing. I have absolutely nothing left to do in that tree. So don't feel like because there's a battle pass that you need to buy it. If you was going to do a battle pass, I'm still going to say that potentially the best one is the OG. The OG one is the one that's going to provide you with the most value. But this
one more thing, Lou.
Yeah.
Is I would say go to the event store for this particular currency because it is set up a little bit different than the other event stores that we currently have. Well, it's set up like a normal event store, so it's those 4 red boxes with cork on the front. So there's officers in there, there are mats, there's ship blueprints, and there's some prime particles that I think are good to know that are there. Some of them are far off on the right in those boxes, so there's the prime orbit medallions, or what I call the nacho cheese chips.
Ooh,
And
more. We can get half a mirror prime.
Yep. So it is as Viper says, it's the same rewards as the last end of Arc event store. Something that I wish was in there that's not are GS31 and Reliant blueprints and parts. So
okay.
On the off chance Scopely wants to listen to, hey, it could really help free-to-play players if the more recent ships are in there, or parts for those ships are in there, that would be really nice.
GS31 and what do you want in there?
Reliant.
Reliant might be too new, but I think GS31's a great shout.
Yeah, so can always ask. The answer wouldn't change.
Doing it now.
Yeah, thank you. But GS31, I think a lot of free-to-play players are going to be unlocking it within this week. So having parts in there for it would be really helpful for people to really accelerate that ship.
Hey, Lou.
Freaking hell. Honestly, you've all got such different microphones with different volumes. Hang on.
Sorry.
No, hang on. Talk now.
Hello.
Talk now.
Hello.
Okay, go. That sounds better.
Test 3.
Oh no.
Oh. But you're underwater, you're in some sort of can somewhere, in an underground bunker.
Yep.
Try again. Try again when you come back. Wow. Okay. I've asked about the GS31 parts. I'm going to make sure I actually sent the message. I had to come back and do that. No, I didn't. I typed it and forgot to send it because I had to think it puts. Do this. Thanks. There we go. Okay, sent that. Ops 46, you don't have the relativity parts visible. I can't see why. The only reason that they were sometimes targeted where if you were maxed for your ops, that's the only time that that bundle was targeted in a previous event store. If you were maxed out for your ops, you sometimes couldn't see it. Mouse is a little loud. Well, balls to that. I can't do anything about that. I ain't changing my mouse. Hey, Pegasus. Hope you will, mate.
Okay, testing. Do you got me now?
Yes, you sound like a human being on Earth.
All right. So I was just going to reiterate what Tarpy said that a lot of the high end, pushing free to play, doing everything perfect, either have gotten their GS 31 or will get it in the next 2 days. So that is the argument, to give to Scopely, is that, hey, these should be in there because we just got it. Like if they balk on well, it's too new. That's the argument.
Yeah. Because I do agree that sometimes that if you get 5 ships within a month, you can't do anything with them. They need to be piecemealed out. That's what he's saying, isn't it? Getting too much too early can potentially make it overwhelming. Is that sort of the point you're trying to make?
Yeah, I agree with you that the Reliant is too new. It was just last month.
Yeah.
So I think that's if you're looking to spend capital, spend political capital on something, that the GS31, it has a good logical argument on why the ship part should be in by now.
Yeah, I don't disagree. Tappy just wants to really reiterate this again, that the Foundations of Power Heroic SMS event, this is only for 1 day. We don't see many heroic events for 24 hours. So if you're going to be able to do this, bear in mind this is, again, spending materials, spending resources, upgrading specialty buildings. I know people have been crying out for a specialty building upgrade event, and it includes a fair few buildings. Again, acquiring Syndicate XP and spending stores within spending credits within your faction stores. I'm going to go through and do some of that today. Try and see what we can do. But again, this is paying out decent choice tokens, which are good. We love the choice. We love the officer choice tokens and some more Ferrengi Exchange tokens for you to get more out of that faction store as well. So it's decent. That stuff for this event store, so I wanted to make sure people looked at it. Yes, definitely. And that is, annoyingly, in a different bundle. So obviously, the stuff for the Battle Pass, you may think, let's just go to the Season Passes tab and see everything for it. It's not. Back into the event tab, Chronicle of the Ascendant. And this also, did anybody notice, this is our sourcing for Scotty this month. So there is, within this meta event, which is basically completing events, where you're going to be able to do it. So completing the SMS will then contribute towards the meta. And this has got 25, 35, 45, 55, I think it's 65 shards of new Scotty. 65 shards in there, that's decent. Let's take a quick look at what the SMS is today that you need to be able to do for it. Now, if it is branding it as heroic, so I mean that's why it's a 1 day event, because you're going to have this type of event for the next 5 days. You need to complete 5 of them. What we're going to get in the next one, no idea. You're Nick. Hope you're well, mate. So what we're going to get tomorrow, I don't know. If they run this type of event 5 times for the next 5 days, no way to do it. Sorry, I just turned him off while Tappy was talking. Hang on. If I've missed some sound alerts, I'm very, very sorry. What did I miss? There you go, Max. There you go, Valiance. And there we go. That's all we've had in the last 5 minutes or so. You're welcome. Okay. So you need to be doing that. Now, I'm just hoping that they don't do... By the way, to Chock is a mining bonus. His value... By the way, if Dickcock is now a mining bonus, his values are now insane. Have they changed something that I've missed? Have they changed something that I've missed, Chiz? Has it always been a bonus? Yes, it has. It's always been a jump off the node, get extra stuff. Oh, it's always been that. Have they buffed it? Something that I didn't know? FC upgrade between the ship upgrade and mat spend. The fleet commander upgrade in between the ship upgrade and material spend. On the heroic. Where? Or was that on the other one? After empty your node, you get a lucky bonus of possibly double, triple what you got. Sometimes less than I thought. He's not speed. If you look in game notifications, they have schedule for Chronic of Ascendance. Okay, let's take a quick look. Oh, sorry, I understand what you're saying now. So you're saying there's going to be an event for fleet commanders within there. Let's take a quick look then at this, at the Ascendant stuff. So many tabs.
So many tabs.
New legendary intercept up to 80. We're going to strategize. Flashpoint, Transigen, Ferengi. Chronicle of Ascendant. Here we go. Heroic SMS goes back converting. So that's the meta at the top there. There's an SLB, Foundations of Power. That's the one that we've got today. Buildings, faction currencies, Syndicate XP. That's an SLB. 16 tomorrow SMS. Scores event by upgrading research, artifacts, forbidden tech. Okay, so there's FTs, artifacts, and research tomorrow. Again, really big point to note. Remember, there is the event on today for... There's the SLB, isn't there, for doing forbidden tech. Don't do it. The weekly one that's tied into the Tech Tuesday. Don't do it today. Ignore it. This will become more benefit to you. More tabs in a chemistry inventory. I know that the harmonization of where the event tabs and things are is mad. It's way out. It's way out of whack. So that's the 16th. The 17th, upgrading ships, earning Ferrengi Exchange tokens. Oh, it's just upgrading ships. That's probably going to be ship parts and blueprints. Right, okay. And then the 17th SMS, fleet commanders, starting armadas, and spending officer depot tokens. Interesting. So you're going to be getting officer depot tokens for the next few days anyway from some of these events. Do not spend them. Do not spend them until we get to July the 17th, where you want it to be able to compete towards your SMS. Final synthesis, heroic SMS, spending materials to earn Scottish shards. Okay, so there is on the 19th and the 21st. Is that Saturday, Minnie? Is the 19th Saturday?
I believe so. 18th is my daughter's birthday. That's Friday. So yes, that's all weekend.
Which means I should have waited a week to go 70, because there's going to be a heroic SMS for Scotty on Saturday and Sunday. Two days.
But will you already have Scotty by then?
Not the point. I could have done probably... I did something stupid like 300 million points, and there's an SMS SLB running this week. Do you know what I mean? I could have... And if it's... Mm-hmm. But it also doesn't say... It could be a tiered SMS. We've no idea. I want a burn point, but no speed up. All of these were added last minute, right? We knew that... I knew that the event was coming. I knew they weren't sourcing them through an SLB. which is what we were told, and why it wasn't involved in the calendar. But what's bugged me slightly is why wasn't this put in the view screen when we got the update? Should have waited to go up 70. I should have done, yeah. I said that, didn't I? I said, didn't I, that there was no SMS or SLB in the calendar. There was nothing in there, and it's a bit frustrating if I'm being honest. It's a bit frustrating. Like I say, I spent 300 million. I know, Tappy. But all we needed was that article that I've just read, the new event thing, plus the Ferengi one. I don't know whatever the hell that is. This they could have included this if they wanted to. I'm not that bothered. In fact, I am. They should have added the Chronicle of Ascendant. They should have added the Ferrengi Exchange Pass. That should have been in this event guide. If anybody saw my event guide video that I did, which I do every single... Hey, James Bond. If anybody saw my event guide that I did, the calendar, it was basically naked, wasn't it, Minnie? The calendar for the thingy for the arc, it's basically naked. There's nothing on it. So it was just and I said to you that we knew there was a lot of stuff else in there. But the thing is, they've got so much stuff in here, which is fine. It's just annoying that, for me personally, you think about how much I've done on Saturday, Sunday for choice tokens. What I managed to get from that, I managed to get about 70 shards. With where I placed in the SLB, I managed to get 70 shards of Gwen DeMarco. I'm not bothered. Which, not been funny. If somebody said to you, I'll give you 70 shards of Gwen DeMarco, you'd have been quite happy. But then I'm thinking, how much towards the new officer would I have been able to get? So it's quite frustrating. Quite frustrating. Can I change it? No. So I've got to change the way I think about it. I've just got to get it done. I love that they're trying new stuff. I don't mind the format. Just tell me it's coming. That's the issue, Tarpy. It's just advanced comms. Because people in this game, and if you're not playing it wrong. I don't want to say it that way. If you're not planning and being strategic with when and where you spend and upgrade things, you're missing out on so much. If you're just pressing the button as and when it comes up, you're missing out on so many rewards. It's madness. Watching people trying to recruit in the new servers is interesting. New mining and new armadas is not new stuff, though. I don't disagree. I don't mind the transition loop. I genuinely don't mind the transition loop, as I have a problem with the new invasions, but I don't mind the new transition loop. Don't mind it. We haven't had a mining mechanic for quite some time. I think the last one was probably Voyager. Somebody will correct me if I'm wrong. That was last time we had any sort of mining element, and mining is a core part of the game. Not bothered. Bulk upgrade.
Would it be Mirror?
You what, sorry?
Wouldn't it have been Mirror?
Mirror,
was
yeah,
the last
I
mining
agree.
Upgrade?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, that's probably better. So the Mirror Universe, which was, what, 15, 16 months ago? I have to mine stupid amounts of 3 materials. But I don't mind mining. It's passive. Passive. I don't mind the hostile element. It's passive. Genuinely don't care.
I got a question.
Shoot.
Do we know that the weekend SMS, the 5th day of this new event or whatever, the 5th SMS, do we know that that's going to give like what a normal 1-tier SMS would give from previous months? Like, is it going to give 50 shards?
Man, I didn't.
Could it possibly be? Yeah, could it possibly be a lower SMS like total, maybe only giving like 10 or 15 shards? So it's more doable because they're offering shards in other places as well. You know, I just don't. It doesn't seem right if they're offering 70 some shards, you know, in a couple of different other places, that they would also run an SMS for like half an unlock.
Yep, I agree. Yeah. I totally agree with you. My thoughts on this, and normally when I make these sort of bets, I'm normally somewhere near right, and I'm not using information. I didn't even know this was coming. There is no way, and you can't call me out on that. There's no way I'd have gone up 70, built 3 epic ships yesterday. Weekend without knowing this. If I knew this was coming, the fact that this heroic SMS has got 65 shards in it, I am going to bet you that it's a single tier spend SMS for 50 shards.
See, I have the problem that I just finished that 7-day login for 5-day events and spent everything that I had because I had to spend all G5 material to get my points in that. So
you would have had to.
They can't keep throwing these spend events.
It wasn't much, was it? The
I'm
Macala
just running out of
spend.
things to spend.
Things to spend or things to spend
Felt like
on?
a lot. Things to spend on now.
Things to spend
That's what
on.
I'm struggling with now.
Well, that's telling you that
Yeah.
you're ready to jump up in ops.
Don't want to. It's scary.
But you're always going to be in
Does it-
that predicament if
I'm
you
so comfortable
don't
right
go.
now.
What ops are you now?
Yeah. 55.
Just go 56 and build a 56 ship. You'll have plenty to be able to do it. There's loads of stuff coming.
Well, I do have my 56 ship BPs already there waiting.
That should be your goal then, in my opinion.
I just-
I don't think people can moan about having nothing to spend about when they're at 55, got enough stuff to go 56. I don't think you get that.
But then
I don't think you get
but
sympathy
then
from
the
me on
thing
that.
is, I mean, well, the things you only have, the only thing that you can actually spend any real currency are on station combat and what's the third one in research? Because your specialty ships, no. Your X-Borg, no. Stellar a little bit, but I've not got much Stellar left. Territory, no. You know, there's really not many places to spend in research, and yeah, all my stations all up to date. So yes, I will push forward. Thank
You'll
you.
have to. So that's the only
Next
option.
weekend.
And a couple of well, no, it's not next weekend. If you're struggling to find places to spend, right, what you're gonna have to do, Mini, right, look back at the calendar again, and this is how you're gonna have to be strategic with it. Remember that if you want to go for Scotty, you've probably got a better opportunity of doing it this way. Go into the Ascendant thing, and we look right now. We've got score by upgrading buildings, spending faction currencies, acquiring Syndicate XP. You want to be doing buildings today, on the 15th.
Yeah. Okay.
To
I
do
need to stay then.
the heroic.
Yeah.
When it then comes to tomorrow and we get the next SMS, you want to be going and doing some research. But your goal should be, if you think about this strategically, to try and get somewhere near, as long as it doesn't blow the SMS out of the water, trying to get to shipyard 56. Yeah, trying to get to shipyard 56, because then you can do some research. You've done your R&D, so you've got a load of new research that's come up as well. Plus, then when it gets to the 17th and that spend event is all about upgrading ships, you build your Sanctus, Sompek. I can't remember what the G5 is. It Crozier?
So it really is. I really have gone at the right time. This is great.
It's perfect.
This is great.
It's perfect.
Thank you.
It's perfect for you. I think it's a perfect opportunity, and they're in a perfect order for you. Use today to get to shipyard. Use tomorrow to get some efficiencies done, some researches to make stuff a bit cheaper for you for when you want to start upgrading your ships. I don't think it could have come at a better time for you.
Brilliant.
In my opinion. Sure, that won't be specialty ships. It says, and it just says upgrading ships. If you want my opinion, I think it's going to be spending materials, spending ship parts, and spending specialty ship parts. If you want me to guess. The one that I'm least likely that is going to be there is going to be spending specialty ship parts. I'm being honest. A couple of people have mentioned unable to kill the hostiles. That is exactly the same as what we used to have with silence. Because there is no punch down mechanic on the new transition loop, because you cannot, as a G6 player, go and grind out in the G5 systems, you are stuck behind the silent mechanic of being unable to do it. And is that ideal? No, it's not. It really isn't. However, you're just at that pain point where your ships, your researchers, if you're up 61, up 62, you've not been in G6 long enough to be able to be big enough to hit the G6 stuff. I get that. It's going to be painful. So if I'm being honest, so if players are sat in the G5 systems hitting hostiles, they're just doing it for their SMS. You know what I mean? And don't miss out on the SMSs if you're able to do it. If you think about it, and let's take a look. What have we got? Have we got the... Can I still see one? I don't think I can. Can't see one of the events. But the events will allow you to hit down. But the loot is useless to you. 64, can't kill the 66s to get the rare currency. So miss that bit of the loot for now. I'm now regretting jumping to G6 and still wondering why I'm still investing in this game. That's a pain point. You're at a pain point. Early in a generation is always going to feel like that. It's always going to feel like that unless you've prepped for ages and ages and ages. You know what I mean? And this is just one loop, one element. You can still do the mining. I'm assuming that you've got Selkies, so you can still do the mining part of it. You're just missing out on the hostile part of it for now. You can still do... TC reset is announced next week. Yeah, I knew that. So now that it's been announced, 22nd is the TC reset. Tarpy will correct me if I'm wrong, but there are some server merges coming on Sunday, I think.
It's just 2 sets of servers. 1 European and 1 US set of servers.
Is that Sunday, Tarpy, did you say? Did we talk about earlier?
No, I was actually wrong on that date. It is Tuesday.
Oh, Tuesday. Oh, right, okay, so the Med... Oh, that... Do you know what? Perfect
Yeah.
timing. Perfect timing, that, innit?
Yep.
Yeah, perfect time. But Sulky's, so only doing that part of the transition. And do you know what? That ticks you along. You're only doing the transition part of it, fine. You're just not ready to do the hostiles yet. It don't matter. It's not like you haven't got 50 other things to be doing in the game. And I'm not trying to be defensive here. I'm not trying to do it. I'm fed up to an extent of people not complaining, that's not the right word, being frustrated that they can't do everything. The game is past that. We are past the point of being able to do absolutely everything. And when new stuff comes out that we didn't know, we couldn't plan from it, what are we supposed to do? We're supposed to. We can't. If you can't plan for something that you don't know about, sometimes you've just got to understand that you can't do certain things. When the Bajoran loop came out, it took ages. It took ages for me to be able to hit some hostiles to be able to do it. That was the last time that I had a real pain point. It's slightly different now for me because now the stuff's not being created for me at my ops level. I've been above the curve for stuff that's coming out, but it's different. Probably the kneecaps on progressing from one generation to another. Kneecaps is not the... I love G6. I've loved G6. And I've loved G6 and I've always been ahead of the curve on G6 in terms of stuff's always been made for things 15 to 20 ops levels below me now. I'm at that point in the game. Not a lot of people are. You've just got to understand that when you jump a generation, bear in mind G6 now is the pinnacle. If you're in G6, you're one of the pinnacle you're one of the pinnacle players in the game. And they have to create content that's difficult for the people that are between 61, which best in the world is free, yeah, which is free. People can get there quite comfortably, 60, free to play now. I know loads of people that have got there. And the up 70s that are spending 10, 15, 20 grand a month. They've got to make G6 fit all of those people. But they've got to make it fit all those people. And Tarpy just said it. I've just said it. James Bond's just said it. G6 is fantastic. I like G6. I like hazards. I like the different mechanics. I like the challenge. I love the fact that the counters went back down to 2 minutes. 2 days from 300 days. It cost me 3 million Latinum. I like it.
Can I just
Shoot.
Can I just say that I think we're all forgetting that jumping from the 20s into the G3, where you open up waves and you are now the smallest player trying to get into a team with other players to do waves, it's daunting. It's daunting.
Yeah.
You've only been playing this game for a few weeks.
Yeah.
And then going from G3 to G4, where you've got Silent, Zindi, Gorn Eviscerator, what else? There's something else as well. You know, you haven't got the ships to do these, and that's a huge pain point. And so every generation has a pain point, and I think we coast for so long. Like me just then, I'm coasting at 55. I'm loving it. It's that easy. I log in, I do my dailies, I bugger off, or I hang around and have a bit of a chat.
Yeah.
The pain point's gone, and we just need to remember that getting over that pain point makes us go, did it, boom, easy.
Yeah. And when you jump up, when you cross a threshold, it then starts making you think. It starts making you think again. It no longer becomes the mind numb of what you've been used to. Moving to it, moving to something is difficult. Moving to something is difficult, and it makes you've got to rethink. And G6 was always branded as the hard reset of the game. It was where everything was reset and everything was tried to be made more difficult on purpose in terms of hostile strength, in terms of having hazards in systems to be able to conquer with. Then you've got to prat about with hazard resistance. It was all in there. And is it lovely when you first go in there? It's tough. It's tough. But you know what? It just involves a bit. It involves a bit of brain power and a bit of thinking about. That's the thing. That's the thing. It's not where you can just go and kill absolutely everything in the game to make it really, really easy. Yeah, it's easy.
Agreed.
Once you get
Absolutely agree. I think it encourages some sort of communication again as well, asking for help,
and
giving help.
And you've got to talk to people. Honestly, I mean, BK in my alliance, he was the pioneer of our server. He's obviously a close friend of mine. He's in my alliance. We've played together for 5+ years now. He went G6 day one. He was Ops 60 when G6 came out, and G6 day one. I couldn't even begin to tell you how much I bothered that guy how much I bothered that guy asking for this. What crew shall I use? What shall I do for this? How does this work? What does that do? And I make content for the bloody game. I was under NDA. Do you know what I mean? I get stuff before everybody's there. It's massive. Massive. You've got to ask. You've got to be involved in the community. And anybody that's G6, if anybody that's G6 is not engaging with content creators, with other players, or the G6, you don't even need to do it with content creators. I'm not trying to plug that sort of crap. I'm not doing that. I'm not about that. Speak to people in your alliance, speak to people on your server, talk to people. There's so many people that are prepared to and willing to help with things. And anybody, I haven't seen anybody that's gone G6 that's probably 63, 64 plus, is nobody in that sort of thing is really moaning. Nobody sort of 63 plus is now moaning. You've just got to get through that pain point of the crossover. Yeah, you've just got to get through the pain point of the crossover and get your head around something new. Because G3, G4, G5 was STFC 1.0. G6 is the start of 2.0. But anyway.
Now, I think you did say you were going to do a refresh on the, looking back 18 months in the G6, weren't you?
I am.
Just do a refresh for those new people coming into G6.
I am. I'm going to do a G6 retrospective. I know I haven't finished G6, but now that I'm up 70, now that I've done the full 60 to 70 grind, now that I've done that, I'm going to do a G6 retrospective. I'm going to tell you all the pain points that I found, loads of the things that I learned on the way, and I'll probably give you like a do like a top 10 tips for a new G6 player. Things to think about, things to focus on, things not to get your knickers in a twist about. You know what I mean? Things that you just don't need to worry about that you maybe are when you first jump up. And pain points that you'll probably have hit that are frustrating you and tell you that everything will be all right. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to do that video because I think it'd be really, really good for the people that are looking to cross-generation. The same, because it's totally different to move it. And Viper likes his knickers twisted. And that's perfectly fine too. Yeah, Pegasus. And I know, and if it'll help you, again, as somebody that makes content, that's deep into the game, that's in the weeds, if it'll help you, think about the player that doesn't do that, the player that watches a YouTube video once a day, that doesn't come on streams, that doesn't do bits and pieces like that. It'll be massive. I think it'll be really, really helpful. And I think the way that I'm probably going to do it is maybe get together a small collection of G6 players and do it as a bit of a round table. Do you know what I mean? Do it as a bit of a round table, a bit podcasty, and rather than just a straight video, top 10 tips, maybe put some real thought into it and get a few people to do it. Get me on there, get Tarpy on there, who's a high G6 player, a few other G6, get Stewie on there, BK, who's been there, done it all, been at the top. Again, he's been up 70 now for 9 months. You know what I mean? Try and get a few different perspectives in there and have a good conversation. I think it will be fantastic. Some streams you spend more time watching than actually playing the game. And I don't think I've moved a ship for 20 minutes.
Sorry. It's all you. Go on.
It's right.
It's all you.
No, it's right. It's right, but it's fine. And I don't like to. I like to play because this is actually my playtime on a night. This is when I actually get time to actually play and do things. But that wasn't a rant. I didn't want it to be there. So Cass is saying on the YouTubes again. If you're on the YouTubes, thank you so much to the 30 odd people watching on there. I love it. Please, just drop a like on the video. It really helps push it out once the stream's over. Oh, it's gone. Come back. Oh, I know. I'll show you a comment I got on YouTube earlier, Mini. It made me chuckle. I don't get many negative comments, but this one made me laugh. Don't mind things being difficult. There's fun aspects to a challenge of trying different stuff to see what's more successful crew-wise. With the latest loops, the game is actively working. Are you trying to say it's like a second job? Do you want to see this comment that I got on YouTube today?
Come on, show us.
Let me find it. Because Stewie's a manager on the channel, he reported it, so it just got blocked. So I don't think anybody will be able to see it anymore. Let me find this. Look at this. This is what some weapon decided to put on it. How about stop saying "let's get into this" or versions of that and fucking get on with it? And it would be good if you learnt to speak English.
Ooh.
Do you know what I mean? What a lovely chap. What a lovely chap.
Wow.
I mean, how beautiful is that? Thank you for simulcasting to YouTube. You're welcome, Michael. You're welcome, buddy.
It's the fact that someone gave it a thumbs up as well.
Yeah, I know. So that means there's two people that think I'm a bit of a prick. Yeah, absolutely. I know tips. Against me because I can't get hazard protection on G5 epics. The Suliban hunters can only be done by auto grinding the 62. Hang on. Cass, against me, I can't get the hazard protection on G5 epics. Well, you can if you're in the 60s. And the Suleiman hostiles can only be done by auto-grinding in the 62 systems for loot, which gets me back to the hazard point again. So Cass, if you are hitting the 62s, I'm assuming that you're a G6 player. If you're a G6 player, you can get some small base hazard resistance. There are researchers to do it. Quit rambling and gets to the point. I know. He's telling a Brit speak English. So, I want to find Stewie's response, because obviously Stewie's really good at these. You know, like sort of biting back without being offensive. Do you want to see Stewie's
yes, please.
retort to it? Please. So he pulls someone up when they're English, and yet forgets to put a capital letter at the start of English, and writes, "How about stop saying?" Obviously, obviously a matter of the language, right there. Obviously a master of the language, right there. It was great. It was great. I know, Pegasus. Turn somebody from Hull to learn to speak English. Yeah, that's never going to happen, is it? King of comebacks, he is good, yeah. No, but I quite liked it. I don't tend to get negative comments on YouTube. I think that's because not many people watched it. But
that's not true.
No, I do all right. And did you all see? Honestly, I was so buzzing about this, and then we will start talking about more game stuff. This is still game stuff. I don't tend to go off on tangents very often. I got a video in the game. Did everybody see that?
You have.
How amazing is that? It's a sign you've made it when you get bad comments. Oh, good. I know. How awesome is that? You don't get many negative comments because nobody can understand what you're saying. Yes, correct. Yes, correct. It's so good. Honestly, I'm so happy. Did you turn the lights off? No, they're back on. Why, what are you done now, Max? Why? You haven't done anything. You make sure they're working.
Maybe he was just checking.
No, they're still there. First time that damn video section has been remotely helpful. Oh, thank you. You see, that's the sort of comment that I need. Thank you. No, I like it. Right, so we need to spend some stuff. We need to spend some stuff on some stuff. Some stuff. Let's do this. In fact, no, what didn't he want me to say? Because I'm going to say it over and over again. What didn't he want me to say? Right, let's get into this. I'm going to say that at least 50 times for the rest of the stream. Just to hope he's watching and hope he leaves a comment again. In fact, I might even make a sound alert and make it 1 bit. You know, so literally thousands of people do it. Right, let's get into this. Oh, that's 2. So I need to spend on buildings. In fact, have I got any faction favours that I can upgrade first? Spend stuff. You want to unlock the villains. I'd love to unlock it, but I am not spending £1,000 for a 5th of the blueprints. I'll get into you, Viper. I am doing it. I'm waiting for...
I mean, he can Viper, but then how would he get to Chicago?
Exactly. I'll keep it going when we get in the weeds. Thank you. Right. Where can I spend some tokens? We could do decrease negative FKR reputation. Not doing that. What a load of crap. PvE temporal apex barrier. I've never bothered with that one. Is this something that I care about? How much is it? Ooh, 1,000. Not much, is it? How many of these tokens have I got? How many static and charged tokens have I got? So I've got 38,000 charged tokens. I need to find one with static tokens. And I've got 15,000 static tokens. At this point, aren't you swimming? I am, which is why I'm thinking let's just spend some to get it in. Okay, that's one little chunk. I'll only do 2 because I've only got 15k of these, so hopefully this will move to charged now. It didn't, so I've run out of them, so I can't do that. But I've got 35,000 of these, so I might as well do this crappy negative rep one. I'm up 62 at the moment. I have a bit of hazard resistance for the regular G6 hazards, but they created a new one again, the Tempest. Without the Pram, I don't think I can get general hazard perception. I'm sure you can. I'm going to look at that because I think that's a really good point. I would have held off going to... I know, Nick, I'm exactly the same on 70, mate. I'm in the exact same boat as you. No, I mean, obviously we've got 10 shards from Boldly Go. Actually, no, I was panicking, Mini. I genuinely thought that they were going to start Boldly Go again today. Thought, please don't do it. Please don't do it. I don't know if I can do that again. I don't know if I can do that again. Okay, so we've done. Oh God, how many of them bloody crits have I got left now? 20. I've still got 21,000. So we can max this, and then literally, I've got that one favour to do to use some of those. Oh, we could pull some of these. We could pull some faction credits.
Wait, didn't you say there was a research event in a couple of days?
Yes, but I need to spend these tokens today. Spending these tokens count today.
Apologies.
No. You're right. You made me think. They are counting for the event. Look, I'm getting it up here. Let me have a look. You're making me think now, Voltron. Let me make sure it is actually counting. Okay, events. DCI counts today. Good. Thank you. I'm so happy that it did. So I'm currently at... Oh, Jesus Christ. Doing them, Mini, literally, I've done 67 million out of the 72 million without even spending a material on a building.
Excellent.
That's really
Excellent.
that's really good.
Really good.
We can probably smash this out with something else. Let's see what else we've got. 631 data access key. Let's see if we've got anything. See if we've got any other favors that we can do. Lube, show us doing your battle pass. Let's get into this. Faction. See what else. Added my specialty building and finished it. Oh, have I got any specialty buildings that I can throw in? What have we got that we care about? Let's finish this DTI one. If we've got any specialty buildings that we can spend on. None there. Oh, does the court of can anybody remember? Do the emblems of assessment count? Jesus Christ, 15 days. Holy crap. Thanks for the like, Tibbs.
15 days. I'm on like 300 and something days per thing now.
Yeah, but
come on.
15 days times
Suck it up.
15 days times 1.5 million latinum.
Yeah,
That's
but
22.5 million latinum.
And you've got 121.
Yeah.
0.9.
Oh. Well, to be fair, I can do it and just sit and leave it for 2 weeks. Leave it to rot.
Get your helps and leave it. Yeah.
Let's just check, see where we're at now. I'm really glad Tappy mentioned though that these heroic SMSs were only 1 day, because I mean that's going to catch some people out. That's really going to catch some people out. Well, that did absolutely bollocks all that. Let's go back into our faction store and do some more. Find MU Romulans and get some 15-hour speed ups. Yes. Well, I need to go do some mirror, don't I, for my Ferengi battle pass. What's the normal battle pass? Oh, Jesus Christ, there's just so much to do. Just so much.
Swarms.
It ain't Swarm, is it?
No, it's swarms or both.
Oh, see, I hate that as well.
Probes.
Ooh, and get some mirror. There we go. Is there any officers that I care about that I can get a couple of shards for? Not that much. I don't care that much. Right, any favours that we can do that we care about? I've ignored a load of these favours. I need to do my I need to do these. Not that one. The other one that unlock the survey mark. Oh, I could upgrade that. Oh, that uses everything though. I don't want to do that. What can I get over here? What are these? Impulse speed whilst in a wave defense. Let's do that one. 33,000 credits. That could be good. Only the access credits. I wish the event page STFC worked. Some of these events with 3 pages of what scores would be really helpful. Oh God, Tappy, I agree. Spend galactic acclaims. I think so. I've maxed out my. Anubis. I maxed out my Crenshaw one the other day. I maxed it out. I spent everything I had on the Crenshaw. Let's see if I can do a couple of levels of my Enterprise E. So we want the pop-up to stop. Okay. That got me 1.5 million. So we're basically waiting for these. Once these pop-up stops, then we've spent enough. Done that one. Get the words. And well, I can't speak English, can I? Let's get into this. 3,000. Oh, we're getting close. This could be the last one. We might not get a pop-up for that SLB now. Oh, no, we did. So this will be the last one then. SLB problems. They don't when you the SLB one will, but I'm waiting for the SMS. SLB. Make sure we don't see an SMS. And we're done. Boom, boom. And again, I would urge people not to bother with the SLBs. I know that sounds madness, unless I would just save up and do the SMSs. That's my style anyway. Just save up and do SMSs.
Did you see they're also boosting the G4 refinery again?
I know, it's madness. I mean, I couldn't believe. I didn't even know that they'd done it.
What, the first time round?
Just looked at these missions that need me to help towards the milestone 1 of the IMS to complete mission. Hit them. Oh, I hate all that stuff. It was pulled directly from the game. Very rare. Yeah, the G4 refinery is ridiculous now. Can't you pull like 97 things? 15 chests. 15 chests. That's just ridiculous, isn't it? What I can do? Can I do it? What I can do it? Let's see what a 12 chest pull does for me. 4,000 uncommon and 320 rare and 75 epic. That's incredible, isn't it? At last they're boosting it. I get to upgrade my bottleneck of ship parts. Yeah, and it will be for some time. In fact, it always will be. There's no point in me lying to you. They really screwed G4
I
over
don't
with
know. I
new
think that the ahead of the curve is keeping the ship parts, or certainly feeling like I'm not struggling as much with ship parts.
That's good. And that's because obviously they've added a lot of efficiencies and stuff as well, aren't they?
Mm.
Yeah, they've added a lot of efficiencies. Playing my ship parts while I'm here. I agree. Once you've got the Revenant materials, really, especially for previous generations, there'll never be a problem. Okay, so we've done that one. So boom, tick in the box 1 for the Chronicle of Ascendant. Let's go back into our Ferengi pass. We need to go do some mirror grinding. It's only mirror. So we'll take our, well, we'll just send, we'll go to the 70 system. I think I can do it with a speed crew now. I think. You just throw some decent stuff on. Grab the usual suspects. Just run with. Let's take that off. And let's run with. Let's run with that for now. Do my first run of Mirror Terrace this evening. That event with my Tier 8 Enterprise. Nice. It's lovely when you can go up and grind the 70s. Hey, don't forget though, if you're going to be doing that mirror one, people, before you go and do your mirror event, if you've been doing some of your pulls for your transigen, go into your consumables and pull your FKR reputation one. Use that if you're still grinding rep. 300% rep increase. So if you're going to go do some mirror grinding on the traders, pop your XO. If you're going to go do a little bit. I can imagine loads of people thinking, "Crap, forgot about that." Yeah.
Will that one work whilst you're already out? Because obviously the others
No.
don't. You have to be docked.
No, you must be docked for that to take effect.
Ah.
Why is that? And it is. And remember, it's only once a week. So if you use it today, you won't be able to use it for your Sunday event. And remember, it auto activates, so don't click it until you're ready to go. Even though it existed, there we go. Going to do rep in faction space. Maximus, you should be using mirror. Recall cancel trick. I don't think it does, Stewie. I think it's one of the few things that doesn't, XOs. I don't think the recall trick works. I'm sure that got tested once before. And the other thing as well, for you people that do grind in mirror, do you always hit a hostile? What's once a week? The mirror event on a Sunday, obviously that's once a week, but the exocomp for 300% plus rep, I don't know if that scales by ops. The event, the exocomp from the Transigen store has a 7-day cooldown. Okay. Can I say as well that I love fleet presets, and I'm real sad about the sourcing. The fact that it's not easy.
Oh, you've been playing with them, have you?
No, I haven't got any.
Oh, you haven't got them yet.
No. I just think it's so good. I think it's such a brilliant idea. But I'm real mad that I ain't got any and I can't do it.
I am like you. I have none neither.
No, well,
Is there anyone out there that does have them?
you've got to be
Yeah.
you've got to either buy it or be Syndicate like 98 or something, 59 or something.
There's people out there that are that big.
I
That's what
know.
I've heard.
Hey. Yeah, I think it's 59. Yeah, those X right. So you can run that Xer without taking up one of your other slots, and you can use your multi-purpose slots and your normal Galaxy slot to have another 100% on each one. So you could be running 400% just on Xers. Big. Great. Yeah, I'm the same shiz. So the approach on releasing the fleet presets made me go from getting psyched about it, just deciding to write it off. And I'm sad. Why isn't your cube to grind mirror space? Just 'cause it's easy, cheap.
When do you know, sir, when the backdate? You know how we have you choose a building, and you'll be able to do it up to your current ops level. And they said they were going to do it with research as well. So if you picked a research,
Yeah,
it would then go back over that tree and give you
all the
total cost.
prereqs for it. So one of the issues
Yeah.
with the bulk researcher was the issues that we had with bulk upgrades, whereby lots of the previous stuff wasn't counting and we weren't getting bundle claims and bits and pieces like that. So they wanted to make sure that that was right. But what I can tell you is coming soon. Because I think it would be
Tomorrow
great.
soon.
You what, sorry?
Tomorrow soon.
I can't tell you that.
Okay. I won't ask then.
I know it's frustrating. I know it's frustrating. I know.
No, I'm looking forward to it because I'm at that bit of a scraggly point now with some of my research where I'm like going back and going, which one is it I've not got?
Oh,
And
yeah.
I just feel like some of them are
Do you,
click, 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 click.
so you just click through the go button, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah, good. I'm going to say you're not searching for them, are you?
No. Whew, no, those ops 30 days are far behind me now.
I know. Been here for 4 hours trying to find a research and I'm in the wrong bloody tree. More important than bulk researching. Oh, I might have missed the first part of the question. I should max my... Well, I could probably max my augment rep now. I've probably got enough champion trophies to be able to do that. Could I push the button on 62 today? So, this is one of my things. I'll give you a sneak peek into my should you move up an ops level in G6. First thing is your dailies. Your dailies are a big one for me. Obviously, your dailies for all your factions scale with ops once you hit 61. Your faction rep is irrelevant. Your faction rep is irrelevant. The question you've got to ask yourself is, remember that when you go to ops 62, when you kill a 62 faction hostile, it only counts for 1 point. Whereas now, if you kill a 62 hostile, it counts for 3 whilst you're at 61. So you need to know, can you still complete your dailies easily when you go 62? So like, are you able to hit 63s, 64s, if that's what you're already killing, to get your 50 points in? Bearing in mind that 62s now, once you go 62, are only going to be worth 1 point, rather than the 3 points that they were worth today. That's the question for should you move up in G6 for most ops levels. That's the main killer question. Oh, Tappy,
What do you
yeah,
think to the new treasury?
I think it's great. It's a standard building treasury. It's got great speed ups in there. It's been through an inflation.
Officers look good.
It's been through an inflation. The officers look good. I always like it. Do you want to see something really depressing?
Go on.
I missed the top milestone on a Battle Pass event last month.
840 out.
And I needed 160 de-sealing rods. So I was like, I didn't finish the overflow on the last day. I thought, what on earth is this? So I looked at the hostile hunt or whatever the hell it was from the day before, and I'd done all but the top milestone for some reason. I don't know. And I had paying 20 quid for that. Balls to that. No 30-day chests. No, I haven't. I am. Oh! However.
If you're only a week away.
No. I'm 3 days. Well, 2 days. I'm today plus 2 days away. Yep, I'll be up. Yep, I'll be opening my treasury. Who said that? Burton, well done. Breaker, well done. Yes. I like these ones. I like the ones that split across all 3 materials. I do like the ship part ones as well. Do you know what I mean? It's really, really tough for me. But if you wait for a ship part one, it's always going to be for the one that you don't want. And the other thing, now I'm 70, I'm happy to do it. However, one thing to note, I tend to bank things, and I did this before the last one. Look at your syndicate, right? Because inside your syndicate levels, there is this on loads of different legs. Bonus loyalty chest rewards. This is increasing what you get in your 7 and 30-day chests. So what you should be doing in an ideal world is looking at this and thinking, right, okay, I'm probably 2 months, 2.5 months away from that, because you know roughly how much syndicate XP that you get, and waiting to pull those until you get to that bundle, so that you're getting more bang for your buck on that side. So like for me, my next upgrade on loyalty chest rewards is at 56. I know I get about 500,000 a day, so I'm 30 days away. So I didn't want to pull my 30-day chests for another 30 days. In 30 days, I'll be syndicate 56, and I'll get a bonus. Do you get what I mean? So before you pull your 7 and 30 days, check and see. Unless you really need it, don't wait for ages. But unless you really need it, I would wait until you get to the next syndicate to do it, so that you're getting a bit of a bump in your resources and materials. It's little, it's not much. It's the rares. It's not even the uncommons. It's the rare stuff that you want the bump on. You know, when you're grinding in the same system as somebody, does it really, really piss you off when you're the only 2 people in the system and they come over to your little quadrant and start killing hostiles around you? Does that not bug anybody else? Look at this.
Go bottom, choose a quarter.
Look at this whole system, yeah? And this guy's he actually stopped because he tried to kill the hostile I was on. So I'll come over here now. And it could be the Kirshara. I'm not slagging the guy off. It could be that he Kirshara'd it and the hostiles moved. That could have happened. But it still irritates the crap out of me.
Wait a minute, Lube. The Euros, you guys don't use a rotation and just keep following the hostiles around, going clockwise or counterclockwise? You just stay in like a little quadrant?
Yeah, I just stay top or bottom.
I hit the closest hostile to me.
I have not seen every other server, but I mean, I would say, God, probably 90% of the people that are grinding on my server will rotate counterclockwise or clockwise and just keep following hostiles as they go.
I've never thought about it. It just irritates me that they come near me.
I get you.
That only works for me if the hostiles are super close to one another. Otherwise, I'm just bouncing across the system with Kirshara anyway.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm like, and the Kirshara for me, even though I've got something like, I totally agree with Tappy, I've got something like, 15 slots or something? 17. I've got 17 slots on my Kirshara. Yeah, I know. If I'm looking at my screen, I'll queue up two like that. I'll do 2 or 3. So that because if I try doing, if I'm not, like say I'm at work and I just want to queue up 17, like I did it today for, I was grinding some epic augment stuff. I queued up all 17 and just left it for 5 minutes while I was working. You know what I mean? I didn't care where it was going because I wasn't watching. And that's fine, but yeah.
I assume you were in a system on your own then?
Yeah, I was, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no, but no, I totally agree. That for me, it's just I hit the closest thing to me, and it keeps me in the same sort of space. So yeah, quadrants is probably a good way to say. Am I anywhere near doing that? Trillium mining again. I need to stop mining. I keep coming to rare because it's easier for me to get a node. But I think I've got like miles too much of that and not enough of the others now. What have I got? So common, I could do a double pull. I don't. I've got enough for 2 days of uncommons. Oh my god, look, I've still not even, I feel like I've been mining rare for about 6 months. And I've not even got enough for a double pull yet. Those double pulls are ridiculous. Can't wait till we get the new miner next month, which you know that they're going to add in. Which I can speculate on because I don't know. You know it's coming though, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know it's coming. And I know nothing. What tier is your forge new miner? And that's not confirmation. That's not a leak. That's me using my brain and 6 years worth of history in this game.
And the fact that every arc so far this year has had a ship.
Yeah. My forge is currently at 15, but I spent everything from all of those event stores on it to get it. There's currently not free-to-play sourcing for the C12 Stasis Globe, which is the only CT with hazard resistance. There is not. I know, Tappy. Create a problem 1 month and sell a solution next month? Absolutely not. Blasphemy. Blasphemy. A multi-purpose ship like a protector? Do you know what? I'd like to see that. Green one that takes on the hostiles and has like some hazard resistance on it, but yet is a miner as well. Love that. Love that idea. I have no idea. My mind was telling me more about what Fat Man's saying. Transigen Meridian. Have you played a game other than Trek in the last 3 months? Farming Simulator. I've played that in the last 3 months. That's it. That's it, though. I'm not a gamer.
I have a question for you.
Yeah,
sir.
go.
So this is a 6-month sort of. We got the Klingons, and we're going to have the Federation, and I assume we're going to have the Romulans. Does that mean these systems will then disappear at the end of the 6 months? I mean, it just feels a bit. I'm a bit confused by what's going to happen.
No.
Or are these now here to stay?
This has been brandished by lots of people in the wrong way. It's been described. This arc has been explained very, very, very badly by a lot of people. So this is not. This is a Flashpoint arc. So the Flashpoint are the Hurricane Invasions. Hurricane Invasions are just a reskin of Saris Invasion. Within this month alone, there is a brand new 365-day-a-year arc. Loop, which is the Transigen. Totally separate, regardless of the fact that it's using a different space. Regardless of the fact that it's using the same space to do it, the same mines and things. It is completely independent. The 365-day loop is the Transigen and then the Chasers. Whereas the Horrocks Invasion is the as and when Saris Invasion style. What's the research for the Forge? The only research currently for the Forge is in your Star Path tree, and it unlocks a one-off bundle when you reach certain levels of the building. And to be honest, don't get too excited about it. It's not that exciting. Does that make sense, Minnie?
It does, yes. Thank you.
Yeah, so Transigen is a forever mechanic, Saris Invasion is an event.
And I suppose I have one more question for you that you may be able to help me with. So the last lot of missions that dropped from the Flashpoint, it was Gold Rush Chapter 1.
Yep.
It says complete the first milestone of the Gold Rush event.
Yep.
What is that? Where is it? How would I find it?
Without checking my notes, it launches in 3 or 4 days.
Okie dokie. So
but I can't say. Yeah, I can't remember the date.
Have I missed one?
IMS stage 4. It's a stage 4 of the. It's the IMS, isn't it? Not the SMS. It's the IMS.
It just says. I don't know.
I thought
It was
Gold Rush referred.
Go on.
I thought Gold Rush referred to stage 4.
It was the Transigen one.
Like you got to mine all this Transigen that no server got to. Like no server completed stage 3, so no server even had the opportunity last week to even start Gold Rush. And I may be calling it something, but I
No,
thought
no.
that's what Gold Rush is.
You are right. So, obviously, in 3 or 4
Okay.
days' time, when Hurricane Invasion starts again, they've changed all the milestones. They've changed pretty much everything to try and make it easier. But Gold Rush is, I think, can I still see it? Starts in 1 day, hours, IMS. It's this. Flashpoint, Hurricane Invasion, Stage 4 IMS. This is Gold Rush.
Okay, thank you. So
I haven't
this will
looked. I haven't
clear
done
off-
Tappy might have done this. Have you done a comparison, Tappy, with last week's milestones and what we can see in game now to launch in 2 days' time?
I have not, but others in the lab over on DJ's server have. I would need a few minutes to kind of get a summary from them, but they look like they've dropped them some. What I can say from reasonable knowledge is the milestones were based on server age, not on population.
Mm-hmm.
So the
Really?
yeah,
What a crap way to do it.
I know.
What, the
and
older
there
the
might have been a
server,
few
the less
other, like,
participation.
there might have been some smaller things that fed into that algorithm, but it did seem largely server age.
Okay.
But they did seem to drop it some. Not
It'd be great to see some sort of percentage, wouldn't it? Dropped by 50% for milestone 3. But my question there is, can we still see on .wtf, did anybody finish 50% of milestone 3 last time?
no.
This
No one finished 25% of milestone 3.
Do you know what I mean? So if it drops it, that means night max. If
Did you?
Go on.
So I don't know if anyone in your audience noticed this, but you might have gotten some extra currency last night. Well,
Yeah.
last night
Oh,
US
yes, we
time.
did.
What happened was they adjusted the milestones for last week's while it was still in the events you can still see.
Mhm.
So what happened was, since it adjusted a live quote-unquote event, it actually retroactively granted people
right.
currency.
So they auto-completed it, basically.
Yeah, which
But not the mission.
speaks to how they write their events as well. So it wasn't a second, as Putz was saying last night, it's not a second different event. It is the same event just being rerun with smaller milestones.
Right. But the milestones still look too high based on what the nerds have done.
Hopefully not, but you can hear the tremor in my voice
I
where
know.
I'm not exactly.
You would hate.
Well,
Yeah.
Sorry,
You would hate to be the one that actually put your name to saying, "Oh yeah, it's going to be easy." This.
No, I'm gonna say that I'm gonna put it on record right now. Less than 20 servers will get to even start on the 4th leg. But once they get to start, I bet you most all of them, if they have at least a day to do it, they'll be able to do the 4th milestone.
Yeah.
Or the 4th.
Because
all the way through.
That's the thing in it. Because it's using the new chain tech, it's not even like you can start thinking, right, okay, we're nearly finished 3. Let's go start on 4. Can't start 4 until you finish 3. You know what I mean? So because it's part of that, it's not like it's not even like you can start thinking, right, we'll start throwing some ships on mines and start getting some banked up. It's hard work, and it's all about how quickly you finish milestone 3, which is the armadas. Which, not being funny, they're not bloody easy, are they?
No.
Haven't even I saw the milestones and where they were, and when I got there, I was like, I'm just gonna save. I'm just gonna let this one pass.
Yeah. And to be fair, I did the same. When I saw I started doing some of the new hostiles. Exactly what I said would happen happened. There was no hostiles in the system. There was 1 or 2. The hazard was just eating me up. I lost interest.
So I think that's another thing where it's like stage 4 for the IMS is, as Shiz says, refinery payouts, and stage 4 for individuals is mining. It just makes that whole event of watching the server versus where you are even more important. Because if your real life doesn't let you participate in the not modders when your server can, you still have to think about whether or not you want to finish all of them.
The SMS, even though you're not contributing. Because, yeah, if your server's onto Armadas and you haven't finished hostiles yet for your SMS, you're not helping your server by going back and doing hostiles, are you?
Or the other way around, where if your server isn't getting to the Armadas and you can't play tomorrow, like, you might want to finish your 3 and 4.
Yeah, exactly. I don't love it. I don't love it. I've said from minute one, I didn't like the. Obviously, I saw this before you guys did. I didn't like it then, and I really don't like it now. I still think it needs a fair few tweaks.
I think the worst for me is the 0% or the 10% chance of no Armada directives for
God,
the
I
level
know.
of grind.
I know. How
that it
stupid is that?
Yeah. And I wish it was 1 rare was guaranteed for a single pull, 1 rare and 1 epic was guaranteed for a double pull, and 2 rares and an epic was guaranteed for a triple pull or something.
Yeah.
Like, that is just a harsh grind.
Just remind me, where do I get epic directives from?
Those pulls have a chance of epic directives. So you have that single, double, or triple targ tag. I keep reading that as my name. Like, harp tag, what is this? And you can only grind those stinking hostiles during that invasion, so you can't, unless you grind way more than your server needs you to, you're not going to get ahead.
No.
So you can't do the pull right when the next one starts.
No, because like with Saris, I've said from day one that what people should be doing is grinding enough for the next 3 days plus day 1 of when it runs again. For me, I know that's 105 million, but I know I need that event to finish when Saris Invasion ends. I need 105 million loot sat in the bank so that as soon as the event launches, I can go and pull that chest for directives straight away, and then I've got that whole day then to go finish the event before my refinery resets. But the grind in this is so much higher that it just feels unfathomable and feels difficult to do.
So I'm actually kind of unpopular, I think, for saying that I actually want the 3rd IMS milestone to not drop too much, for a reason that I want them to actually up the points for completing an epic or a rare. So make that like 15 and 10 points, and then give us a 1 point per hostile kill.
Okay.
So you can keep the milestone high, but give us the ability to keep grinding. Yeah, like, don't punish us for having to still grind hostiles.
I like that. I haven't seen it. Have you told anybody to flag that? Because I think that's a great shout.
I mean, I don't tell them that we're fine with raising or keeping the IMS higher.
I would have strategically left that bit out of anything that I put in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like 15 points for an epic, 10 points for a rare, that's clearly the intended scoring mechanic.
Yeah.
And then 1 point per hostile is fine. And the way they set that up was what made me so mad with them doing server age instead of population, because there are servers with 2 to 3 times the population of older servers who had a third of the work overall they needed to do.
Yeah. But also the points were not linear. The higher hostile, the higher that you hit in terms of level, granted more points.
For some events, for others it was static. So then it didn't matter what level hostile you hit. You could hit a 30 or you could hit a 70 and get the same number of points.
And I also and it also annoys me that the chasers didn't count.
Yeah.
It
was just predictable problems.
Yeah. If the chasers count, then people could auto grind a chunk of it. Do you know what I mean? So they're at least contributing while they're at work and do bits. It's bad.
So I understand everything you lot have all just said about the IMS, but at no point during or reading at any point of the IMS does it say anywhere Gold Rush Chapter 1. So how do I complete this mission?
No,
that
so
was dropped
this
2
was-
days ago.
Yeah, so this was part of the Q&A that was recently done, and somebody asked that exact question, and one of the devs confirmed that it was IMS milestone 4. That's what we know. That because nobody knew what it was until then.
Okay.
I don't even know why I'm still grinding. Why am I still grinding these?
For the same reason that I was,
Speed
because I was just listening to the chat.
Yeah, speed ups. That's why I
By the
knew
way-
I had a reason.
Jules did post a chart in your Discord, by the way.
Oh,
Thank you,
There are
Jules,
too
for
ma-
saving
I
our
agree
bacon.
with Luke. There may have piled too many events at the same time. Just one too many.
I liked the McCalla thing.
Keep
I liked that. I like the fact I had 7 days to do loads of different things, and when I had a couple of hours, I could concentrate on two or three things. When it's all
now.
fuck,
Wouldn't
I
that
liked it.
wouldn't that make a much better alliance tournament? Because I found that our alliance coordinated better, doing the formation armadas, doing the
You know,
normal armadas.
nail on the head. That is exactly what I wanted Alliance tournaments to be. I wanted it to be work as a team, not go out and do SMSs. Because that's not working as a team. That's not an Alliance tournament. I wanted it to be go and do stuff. So like Stewie's our admiral. I wanted him to say, right guys, I'm going to start the task of killing Gorn hunters. You know what I mean, as a team, we've got to go kill 500 Gorn hunters. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I wanted the grind events to be. So we all literally went out. We were all in the system, and we were all just copiously grinding, sharing crews, sharing bits and pieces. It would have been amazing. Alliance
And
milestone.
if you
grind
then
fight.
add if you then add mine 80 million mirror D, then you're talking along amongst the server, right? Right, guys, you go in there and you take that. We're better working at night.
yeah.
We'll do the.
Or I'll
it,
blow you
it
up.
can pull so many people together.
Yeah.
Or I'll blow you up. Yes.
Yeah. Get off my Trillium D. Yeah. It just sounds amazing. It just sounds like it would be great. Because not being funny, the way that they're running Alliance tournaments now, it's now not a moneymaker. It's not a moneymaker because of choice tokens. Choice token
And
basically.
from what
kill it. And we've all.
From what I've
Go on.
gathered as well, it's more a case of, oh, you've not taken part in the last 3. Get out the alliance.
People are doing that. People are doing that because at the end of the day, the rewards in Alliance tournaments are still good, and I don't care what anybody says. Nobody's finished. There's still officers. There'll still be officers in there that you haven't maxed. I can pretty much say that with 99% certainty. So there's still some stuff in there. They've got to continue to reiterate. I do know of an iteration that is planned, which is good. Not going to say it's coming this time, next time, whatever. But I do know of some store changes that are in the works that I'm pleased about.
Good.
Me, I did Macca. Yeah, bad RNG for getting new Armada tokens. Yeah, I hardly had any, and all of the pulls that I did for the rare ones, I got no epic at all. You want to push a button?
I wish
You press a button then.
Alliance.
What
I
do
wish
you want
Alliance
to press?
tournaments was more Alliance than.
Sorry.
You're good.
Child.
Like, I wish it was more Alliance tournaments than. Okay, everybody just chip away at 15 different things over
You're
5
so
days.
sweet. Because my alliance, it's like, who the hell has buggered off with this one? It is. I've re-rolled 27 times now. Who's gone to bed leaving this one open? Oh, straight to stfc.pro. I'll find you in the morning. I'll track you down.
I love STFC.pro, but that is sometimes the best worst thing that Chronox has done.
Yeah.
Because I can see exactly who is sitting on that stinking directive task and keeping us from rerolling one of them.
Yeah. And it's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. Oh, crap, he's here.
No,
Hi,
I
dude.
mean it in a good way. You did, like, there's nothing wrong with it. I just get mad at my alliance for keeping that one directive task while they're waiting for theirs.
The pull to reset tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I do not want to even open that can of worms. I know it's out there. I have not told anybody in my alliance about that feature. I hope no one knows about it, because if we start down that road, man, that's just gonna we'll start kicking people for doing stupid shit,
yeah.
and I don't want to. I don't want to do that.
It's a great feature, Cronox. It's a great feature. At least I know to stop
it is
re-rolling because it ain't going to turn up.
It's an amazing feature.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I just want to be. Ignorance is bliss. I just want to be ignorant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So on
Like,
stfc.wwf, so a couple of people are saying I didn't know that we could do that. So you go in, you find your alliance, which obviously is really easy to do on the previous page, and on here, when a tournament is active, you can go and you can see which task they currently have selected. Obviously, you can see where their current score is. You can see the scores, obviously, from the previous alliance tournament and all that sort of thing. So it helps you be able to do stuff. So you can see exactly who's got what task. But you can do that on stfc.wtf, stfc.pro, whichever one you want. It's a fantastic, fantastic resource. Oh, I
and
ground
you
for
can
30.
see what
Go on.
any other alliance has too. So it's not just you log in and
Oh,
see
yeah.
what your alliance has. You can like stalk anybody.
Oh, absolutely, you can. It's
yeah.
great.
I don't know why I would
Need
care.
a net curtain for me to twitch.
Yeah, I genuinely don't know why
I
I would
don't either.
care. But do you?
I like to follow some people who have moved alliances when they used to give me crap about not being a good team player,
Ah.
and they do no tasks and are active every day. So I'm definitely that person.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree. But I just think that Alliance tournaments needs a huge refresh. I know a few people, and a couple of them have been in this chat today, that could be involved in this. I would love to revamp Alliance tournaments to make them what they should have always been. I feel like it's getting to the point like... Night, Macca. Thank you so much for stopping by, buddy. I think it feels like it's... incursions where it was great and then people lost interest. I think it's getting to the point where it doesn't feel fun anymore. Especially, for me in G6, I literally save choice tokens. If I don't have choice tokens, I don't really do it. It's a bit boring. It's basically just a material game for me. I don't take any of the other easy tasks. I save them for the G5 guys. It's just I don't ever take the get epic directives or the big kill armada ones. I don't bother. Do you know what I mean? I save them because I just do it with claiming materials. So it's a bit boring. A bit boring for me now. Let's see how many speed ups I got. So you've just seen me grind there for 30 minutes. I probably didn't grind for 30 minutes. Most of that 30 minutes I was clicking hostiles. Let's see how many 15-hour speed ups I get from that. How many active participating G6 players does everyone have? That's correct. So we got 3 15 hours there. Let's see if we can get more than 3 from this 94. And 3 there. So we've got 6. So I got 6 15-hour speed ups for that. Which isn't bad. That's 90 hours. Borderline 4 days. 4 days worth of speed ups, which in essence means in that half an hour I've just ground about 6 million Latinum. And you'll be able to do that. You may need to use something like a Titan buff for the first 15 minutes to be able to survive, but you can probably grind that level of hostiles once you get your G5 epic to about tier 8, tier 9 if you're using the right crew. So if anybody's in G6 struggling for speed ups, you've just seen me grind 6 million Latinums worth or 4 days worth. And the crew that you should be using, in my opinion, not the one I'm on now, is this one. Find it. This was outstanding for me. I used this from tier 8 on my Enterprise D. It was phenomenal. There's probably a couple of changes that I could maybe make below deck now. I might swap PICU out for one of the new Rathakan officers. I might even do that. But this was a great crew. And it worked really well for me. Yeah, Carol Marcus instead of Paris. Yeah, probably. Yeah. One of the Rathakans. I probably take out PICU. I might even take out Paris. potentially, and swap them for a couple of Rathacans. I might do that. Obviously, I don't need more mitigation because I'm getting huge mitigation from Heather. Wrong ability. Wrong ability. There we go. So yeah, works really good. I've dropped Sam Kate for, yeah, and then you eventually start changing it around again. So you swap one of them for Curon, and you've just seen me doing it. Obviously now with a full. Don't need power. No, not at all. Not at all. I don't need it now. That's what I'm saying. You probably swap them for the Rathakan guys now. They're fantastic below deck. Okay, I'm releasing a video tomorrow. You'll love it, Tappy. It's super nerdy. I did a Q&A deep dive. Oh, the help button bugs. It's broke again. I did a video with the devs. If anybody saw the Forbidden Tech Chaos Tech one, I've got some really good responses on that, saying it was really good. We did one all about officers, and we go really, really hard into the Rathakan officers. We go through general officer sourcing for the game. It's fantastic. It'll be a really good video. I'm going to put that out tomorrow. Been recorded, ready, everything. It's a really, really good video. Nest Chapel, yeah, could throw that on there. There's probably a few little additions, but the bridge crew is the main part of that crew. Below decks really help. Probably make a few tweaks. But yeah, you should be able to go out and do that. So anybody struggling for speed ups, that's what you should be doing. Even if you do it once, twice a week. Once, twice a week. An hour a week or something. If you can go and do that, what I've just done, and get 8 days worth of speed ups a week. It's huge. Massive. Really, really big for you. Okay, right. What else do we need to do event wise?
Probes. Any probes? Super exciting probes.
Well, keep my speed crew on. Where's my Talios? Oh, I wonder if my GS31 would be able to kill them. What do we think? Do you reckon my GS31
You want to be that guy? I see.
I wonder if it'd be able to kill 58 probes. I've got 132 tokens. I think I can afford to just go test. I could look, yes, I could just look at how much my beam kills and all that, so I could do that. But it's a 12-second warp away. I might as well just do it. And if not, I'm taking a bit of damage off 5 of them to help out some people on my server.
Look at you, always giving.
I know. Let's have a look. I'm not optimistic. Because of the... Oh, no. Not yet. It's still not big enough yet. Love my GS31. Did you just hear my dog bark?
No, I can hear mine whining in the background. No,
Oh.
it'll be mine.
Definitely kill them normally if you'd attacked. Oh, yeah. No, it would have killed them, yeah. But, I mean, I'll just grab my... Because the Talios is quick anyway. And this event, to be honest, doesn't take too long. Not awful. Do you know which one I hate? The worst event ever? I hate the freebooters one. Hate it.
Really?
Mm.
Oh, because, yeah.
Well, they don't do anything
they
for
need
me.
a second batch, don't they?
But it probably takes quarter of an hour. And it's quarter of an hour wasted because they do nothing for me. Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, they need a second batch of freebooters, don't they, for the higher ups?
Yeah.
I like it when Echo runs an arc because he does a pretty good job of
Know what you're gonna say.
making it so the archive does that for you.
My independent archive pull should do this battle pass event. I should never ever have to come and kill probes again. And everybody that's maxed Talios should never ever have to kill a probe again. Irritating. But I mean, it doesn't take ages. But it's still just an annoyance. But you are right, Echo's probably the best arc runner for remembering that actually exists. I agree. Mastery claim will never be used for a BP event. Other events it should be. But for the Dominion. There isn't a Dominion. They got rid of that ages ago, didn't they? Or is the Cardassian one
No.
still there for lower ops?
The Cardi one's there every now and again. Yeah, for lower ops it is.
Is it? Right, I don't
No,
see the.
I've done some recently.
I don't see the Cardassian one anymore. I can't.
But like,
Go on.
I don't see why not. So it's one of my things for this arc is it's just so many little things that are kind of hurdles. So we can handle hazards, we can handle auto grinders, we can handle all of those little things. This game is just so much time by 1,000 cuts, where if I could just hit archive or independent archive for my BP, I absolutely want to.
Yeah.
Like, it would still be this 5 minutes that you are not spending doing this.
Yeah, because it's not like I couldn't be spending this time doing 50 other things that are far more valuable.
You literally have nowhere to use to do the refine with those probes anymore.
I can't do anything. I can
Yeah.
just do. I don't even have the option. It's not even like I could say I want to try and get down my stash. Don't even have a refinery because of mastery, which I'm not against it. I'm not against that. I just genuinely believe that even these BP events need to be put into the IA. They need to be factored in for IA. I agree. And I want rid of I want rid of the freebooter one once you get 61 plus. Put something else in there. Make it gone. Do you know what I mean? Make it a Gone Hunter one. We ain't got a Gone BP, have we?
No.
No. Make it a Gone one. 61 plus. That'd work, wouldn't it? Most people are still grinding out the Gone. It's nice the fact that I've maintained my refinery now that we've got the ticketed event for the Gone. Because sometimes
that's really nice.
Yeah, it is good. It makes you go do it once a week and fuel up for the week. Which is my style of play. I love bulk playing. I love getting enough to last me a fair few, like a week or two, a month, and some of them are like a month. Give us G6 freebooters. They don't need to do that, me, to be honest, because freebooters are built into G6 natively, or punching up. They're already built in. That's why we don't have G6 freebooters. I think they will do it.
I mean, it would be nice to not have to fly
I think they will add it.
or wait for my cube or any of it.
Yeah, they want to add it. They have talked about it before, but for me, with the way that they manage the dailies anyway, and the point scoring of punching up, but where do I punch up now? That's my issue. That's why I want freebooters. Where do I punch up? Even one level ago, hitting 71's got me 5 points per kill. It's now down to 3. It takes me 2 runs to do my dailies now. But you get not overachieving. Quite nice to have all your reputations done though. That's quite a nice feeling. Right, we've got to be done now. Fed up of clicking these. I think that's it. Done. Cha-ching. And I've ground 20 million inert probes that are just going to sit in my inventory forever. QOL, I really want a bulk claim for my faction. Oh, totally agree. Yeah, love the bulk refinery. It needs to happen in here. I don't see why it can't happen in here. These look identical to a refinery. I want them to be in there, and I want them to be in the faction store.
Do you know, it makes you wonder how any of us ever played this game 2 years ago, doesn't it? Before all these quality of life improvements.
And they've done some really great stuff. Do you know what I mean? They have done some really good stuff. You know what I mean? And I think we get hung up on the bad stuff more, which is fine, because we need to know when we also need to tell them when they need to do better. But they've added some fantastic stuff in, especially this year with QOL. It's great. Still here. I am still here. I am going very, very shortly, though.
Yeah, he's got a visa to do, Silvus.
I've nearly done it. Didn't pull mats anymore a year. I didn't pull mats anymore a year ago. Oh, from the refinery? No.
Well,
I did.
Wait a minute.
I pulled current generation.
Wait a minute.
I pulled current generation. I never bothered with older stuff.
Are you telling me that your visa needs to be done and you're just waiting to end the show? Okay, the show is ended. Let's just end it right now so you can get onto that.
It'll only take me 5 minutes. It'll take me 5 minutes. Okay, right. that was marvellous. I want to say a huge thank you to everybody. Thank you to Tarpy. Thank you to Puts. Thank you to Minnie for being here and being on the stage. It's been a pleasure. And all of you that's been here for ages. Master Viper, I didn't see your Prime sub come through as well. Thank you so much. 24 minutes ago, I didn't see that. 9 months. We've had our Twitch baby. Thank you. Hugely appreciated, everyone. A multi-purpose ship like a protector. How old is that piece of chat? Visa, not a MasterCard. Yeah, it was amazing. Let's see. Who's on? Who can we raid out to? Who's on? Is that Atari guy again? Is the only person playing STFC that I've got? He seems to get raided every week. We need somebody else to start at about 10:30 on a Tuesday. Just so we've got more options. Somebody else needs to pick that as their time so we can do it between 10:30 and 11 o'clock my time, UK time, to be able to do it. But we're raid out to Atari again. I think he's nice and nobody's had a bad problem with him. No, but nobody's moaned. He's a nice guy. Thank you, everybody. Been a pleasure. New video coming out tomorrow. All about officers, the sit down with the devs. Really, really informative video. So if you're not already, please follow the YouTube channel. That would be amazing. But aside from that, have a wonderful rest of your day. Enjoy the events. If anybody can find any events, because I couldn't find any today, let me know where they're hiding. Obviously, because I'm sure there's something that I need to be doing today. But thank you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And remember that absolutely everything. Better will look. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.